Didn't say it did. See, that should have automatically turned on.
Is it now?
I don't know. I'll turn it off and turn it back on and see. Nope. I don't know why that would be. That doesn't make any sense. Usually it pops on.
Shut the battery off and turn it back on.
I did. See? It should have automatically said that it was connected to the battery. Hello, who's here? Ooh, I'm cold. How are you? I can't believe I'm actually cold. Or getting cold. I don't even know what the temperature is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's not that it's windy. It's not, I don't know what it is. Hello, Lurksala. Besides being cold, I'm just ducky. How are you? Besides good. Great. Hey, typical. I got the light in the same place I did before. With that little bent tree. I figure that should be a good spot. Well, what's everybody up to tonight? It's Monday night. Work starts tomorrow. Uh-oh. I was gonna say that thing moved by itself. I didn't touch it. Figure it's a little bit later, might be easier. Couple hours of live. Dusty just got home. What are you worried about, typical? What's the matter? Go do your breathing thing, honey.
If I'm coughing, I'm breathing.
Hello, Bob. How are you? Yeah, those crickets are loud. How you doing, hon? It's nice to see you. Have my coffee. What do you mean you saw one of those yesterday? Where at? Oh, I have good days and bad days there, like everybody else. Well, hello, Jack from Florida. Welcome. Hey, Ramona. How are you, sweetie? You tell Richard I said don't worry about being late with his response. It didn't bother me. Hey, Bill.
Just tell him to get better.
Yeah, we just want him to get better. That's it. As long as he got it, I'm happy. A typical just said he saw a DM and he just got through seeing a DM.
I'll rebuke it in Jesus' name.
Yep. Yeah, well, they're not allowed there, so you just tell them to take off. Ouch. German ant. Bigfoot and German ant. You're not in Germany anymore. You better not be anyway.
He rode his motorcycle all the way back.
Good. He's not allowed to be there. That was cute, Bill. Oh, you're adorable. Anyways, like I said, I waited till later. Let's see what happens tonight. What? You are not. Are you serious? Typical says hi, Denny.
Hi, Tip.
Oh, wow. Well, no, nobody ever. I'm going to beat you up, Bob. Nobody can see me, Jack, because yeah, we're just sitting in the woods. Well, I live in the woods. So I just have a flashlight facing my wooded area. Bill says hi, Denny.
Hi, Bill.
You know Bill will be back when we have the next camp out, right? Him and Carol will both be here
Yeah.
again. Well, hope so anyway. Hope you guys don't miss the camp out this year. Yep, he said. Well, he said yup.
Yep.
Ramona says hi from her and Richard.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook us some bear.
Well, that's why I wanted to talk to you about, Bill, you and everybody else that's coming. I want to know if we want to meet in Honaby and have it then there, or we want to come here. Which would you rather do? Because if we do, I think I'm going to have it basically the same weekend as the Honaby. It's the best weekend there is in October. And last time, remember, I tried to have it the last week of September and we had thunderstorms. So I don't think I want to do that again. Oh, Bob sent me pictures. I can't look at it, Bob, because I'm on my phone. I'll look at it when I'm done. If that dog doesn't be quiet, I'm telling you. Which one, Bill? Have it in Honaby? Have us all gather in Honaby, or have it here? In Honaby. Yeah, because I hate missing them. I will, sweetie. Because I hate missing the ones in Honaby. We always have a good time. There's always a lot of activity there. But there's always a lot of people there, too.
Yeah.
Hello, Flat Rock. That's the only thing I don't like about it. There's just so many people. You have less interactions with all them people. But I really like going to Honaby every year. And Troy said there's a new clan that's there, so things will be different.
Ah.
Yeah, it's Leo. He don't ever be quiet.
He doesn't know what the word means.
Sometimes at night I could yell at him and he quiets down, but right now, that ain't happening.
Guardian Angel, could you go over there and tell the dog to be quiet, please? Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Oh, he's praying.
Yeah.
Dog's praying.
Anyways, so it was a decent day today. It wasn't phenomenally hot, but next week is supposed to be all in the hundreds. I don't know. That's going to be fun, huh? Hey, Chris. Your guardian angel drinks? You're bad, Bob. Drinks what? Hello, Joe. Hey, Pappy. Hello, Annie. Pappy says hi, Denny.
Hi, Pat.
Yeah. I feel the same way, Bob. He drinks or does drugs, one of the two.
Yep, we all fixing to have us some barbecue.
No, we're not. It's too late.
Oh, okay.
All right, so last night I stayed up, well, whatever. I was supposed to be at work at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. I missed it. I slept all the way through it. Oh, no. Now, that'd be downright scary, Bob.
Then flew to Texas.
Huh?
Then you flew to Texas.
Yeah, I was almost late for my chiropractor's appointment this morning because Denny woke me up an hour, and it takes an hour to get there. He woke me up an hour before I was supposed to be there. I had enough time to brush my hair, brush my teeth, get my clothes on, and in the truck I went, and I flew 80 miles an hour all the way down there. I made it 3 minutes after 10.
Yeah, we both went. And Jesus got out of the car when she went past the speed limit.
Well, at least I was on kind of on time. It's the one on the right.
Should put your shoe underneath the back end and put it down towards the ground more.
What?
Light.
What? Oh, okay. Thanks.
Sound good?
Yeah. It looks good. I had a lot of howling last night when I went to bed before I put my earplugs in. No.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Could put a Twinkie there.
No, you don't have Twinkies. Or you
Yes,
better not
you
have.
do.
You better not have Twinkies. What'd she do? Buy you?
No, that's.
Tell him we said hello.
Who?
Typical said my friend John says hello.
Oh, hello, John.
September 30th through October 1st. Well, so it would be kind of hard for people to go to the Honaby conference and then turn around the following weekend and come to my camp out. So that's why I'm trying to figure out what to do here. If I get enough people that say they want to go to Honaby, then we'll just go to Honaby. No, you can't have a Twinkie either. No Twinkies. They're evil.
My granddaughter bought that.
Whatever. Your daughter-in-law?
No, granddaughter.
Lizzie bought you a Twinkie?
Yeah, and a card.
Aw, how cute is that?
For their own money.
Aw.
That she probably got from mother.
Yeah, Father's Day. Hey, Tim. For Father's Day?
Yeah.
How about a slice of pia? What's pia? Hey, sis. Bill said I just had a fudge round. Pizza. Don't apologize. What do you mean come to Nevada? What, you want us to come visit? Well, Ramona, which one would you rather do? Go to Honaby or come here? You think we all should meet in Honaby? Bill says Honaby. Pappy said he just had strawberry Pop-Tarts. What are you guys doing eating this late at night, all that garbage? Your body is supposed to is not supposed to digest food at night. It's supposed to repair. So quit eating so late. That actually would be pretty fun, Bob, is to come visit. Maybe Denny and I can start putting some money away and take a little trip. We have to wait for Jay and Dusty to get their own vehicle first, because there's only one vehicle here. We can't leave them without a vehicle.
Yeah, well, we've got to wait until we change presidents.
Yeah, right. Maybe.
You get into Arizona, get into Nevada and be paying $7 a gallon for gas.
Oh, I can't imagine, Bob. I would actually do that. You know, Denny and I are going to actually sit and think about that. I think that'd be a great idea. Come visit you in Nevada. Well, Denny, that's a 2-day trip. Because neither one of us will drive straight through anymore. That's not too far away, is it?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
California's next.
So, when we left Arkansas, it took us 2 days to get there. So we're down here, closer, straight across. $5.35 a gallon? Jeez, and I was complaining about $4.59.
Yeah. That tells you there.
They said, you guys can rent a car and leave us the truck. Yeah, you guys are funny. Well, that'd be a smart idea, though, wouldn't it? Who's that, Jay or Dusty? I know it's not Michael. It's gotta be Dusty. Yep, that's what I thought. You can tell the difference between how Jay talks, Dusty talks, and Michael talks. That's my daughter-in-law, everybody. Miguzu, whatever that thing is.
Well, Dusty's on there.
Yeah. Lake Tahoe gas prices are $8 a gallon. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, yeah. Let's go there.
Well, maybe by the time we get enough money to go, the gas prices will go down. We have to figure out how much it'll cost us to get there and back, and I think that's a really good idea, Bob.
Well, we'd have to wait 2 years
We're not waiting 2 years.
for the election.
No, not happening.
Trump will open up the pipeline and
Here he goes. Don't get him started on politics, guys. Well, you know what, Bob? I think I'm going to make that, put that right into my list of things that we want to do. I think it'd be, well, I don't know. I got to really think about that. See, now, the drier air would be good for Denny. But if you're up too high, he won't be able to breathe. Hey, Southern. We got a new light. It's a zapper. You replace the light bulb. It's got a white bulb on the bottom, but I turned it off and just left the blue on. It's supposed to be zapping, but you gotta wait 45 minutes for it to build up. I'm waiting. Yeah, the elevation is 4,800 feet where he's at. Then you'd have to have your oxygen on.
Yep.
You're crazy, Tim. I don't want any squirrel heads, okay? I don't think Denny would either.
Yeah, it'd be cold nights, too.
Oh, I don't care about the cold nights.
You
Night
don't do
typical. You be careful out there, sweetie.
Stay out of trouble.
Well, you just got to be careful if you saw a DM.
You just rebuke it.
Yep. Tell it to take a walk. Tim says he soaks them in bourbon.
Off a short bridge.
Normally, in summer, the nights go down to the 50s. Good grief.
Yeah.
That's pretty cold.
Yeah.
I'd be a popsicle.
I have to get my Alaskan
Okay,
gear.
typical. Your Alaska gear? You don't have an Alaskan gear. He'll be back after he's done eating.
Who?
Typical. I don't know what the temperature is here tonight. It feels like it's about the same, Southern.
A little cooler.
Oh, I can imagine, Bill. That sounds like fun. Yeah, it is. Well, Denny can look on his phone to see the temperature, but I can't. Otherwise, I'd just have to turn you guys off, look at the temperature, and then start over again. I'm not going to do it. Nope. Can't do it. Can't happen.
I think it's probably in the 70s, 80s.
No, I don't think so. It's too cold.
Yeah, because it's been 100. Darn near 100.
Ramona said it's 80.
Yeah.
Don't feel like it. Feels like in the 60s to me. Then he had to go get me a jacket because I'm cold. Whatever, you guys. Can't help it, I'm a freeze baby. I'd have to bring all my plug-in blankets with me if I came. Wrap myself up in those.
Back our generator.
Yep. Hey, Filmer, how are you? Oh, Bob, if I drank any liquor, I'd probably be crawling around the ground for a week.
Yeah. Liquor don't touch my lips no more.
Yeah. Supposed to cool. Is it supposed to rain, Ramona? No, John. No Twinkies. No, no, and no.
They're gone.
Yeah, you ate it already, didn't you?
Yep.
What a brat. 70. It says 78 degrees right now. Pappy said. Thank you. No, I ain't drinking that either, Bob. Not me. I'll bring some back to make my tinctures with. What's the temperature there, Filmer? In Texas? 78 degrees. I have a coat on. Yeah, I don't believe that,
That's
Ramona.
what happens when you live in 100-degree weather.
Can you imagine how strong those would be? Ooh.
50 at night and 110 in the daytime.
73 degrees. That would be nice. We could get some work done around here. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to be tomorrow, but I know they said we were going to have all next week was supposed to be 100.
Summer.
Really, John? That's hot. Oh, really? What happened to the 100-degree weather for next week, Ramona? Remember, it said 100 degrees. Yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Man, I wouldn't want to be in Honolulu.
Agility class.
Oh, yeah, we can go to Honolulu because Bill will have his RV so we can all stay in it.
Ramona would too.
Yeah, there we go.
I hear you, Bill. Well, you know, I told you I made that stuff up. Yeah, I know. Hot, hot, hot. I made that stuff up for the mosquitoes and stuff like that. And then I bought one at the store that had almost the same ingredients, and mine worked better.
Yeah, because yours was oil, theirs was water.
Yep. John said hi, Denny.
Hi, John.
Well,
Mark,
exactly,
wait.
Ramona. That's what I'm saying the difference is between here and there. You know, if we go to Honolulu, you have to make sure that you're there early enough to where you get a spot. Either that or you got to prepay for a spot, you know, if you're going to have an RV. But little, little, I'm reading what Filmer says. But if you have, like me, if you just have a vehicle, you can park anywhere and then go just pitch a tent. So that's the hard part. We really have to consider it because, all right, we have Ramona and we have Bill, but there's other people that are coming, you know, like if
Be intense.
yeah, I know. You're just looking at my tree line. That's where my big guys like to hang out. No, actually, Ramona, now you have to tell them where you're going to park if you're going to pull a camper in. So you're going to have to tell them that you want that spot up front. Otherwise, you got to park in the front part of the parking area. Or I sleep in tents. I'll sleep outside in a cot.
Yep.
Especially in Honolulu. If I could put something around me where I wouldn't get eaten by mosquitoes, I'd sleep in a cot. Oh, that's right too. Well, that's okay in Honolulu because they really don't go hunting around that area. People know better. You know, everybody around there is that way, but here it'd be different. Hunting season. Yeah. Well, if we made enough noise, though, anybody that wanted to go hunting would stay away.
Yeah.
Well, we can understand why you don't, Bob. Yeah, that's what I was saying, hon. So, it's in southeast Oklahoma, John.
Well, we have a problem, though.
Wow, Southern.
Dusty.
What about her?
Work.
Where there's a will, there's a way. We're talking October, Denny. It's only June.
And it's got to be after Wednesday.
It is. It's on the weekend.
Oh, okay.
What, the
today.
ones here, Filmer? I know there was a baby born. I don't know how old or how big or anything right now because I've never seen it. But I know there's a young one here that I call Peanut. And last I saw, I mean, when she was on all fours, she was about 4 foot, nah, not even 4 foot tall on all fours. So I couldn't tell you how big she was standing up. But then then the other one after that is the Century, which is about 8 foot tall. And then I don't know about Mom and Dad. Couldn't tell you. And then when Wayne was here last time, he told me there was 8 of them here. Good night, Bill. God bless you. Did you give Carol a hug for me? Like I asked you? I'll ask her, you know.
She'll catch you.
Good, thank you. Good night. God bless you.
Good night. Sleep in peace.
I could turn that light off and we could just be in the complete dark besides those 2 little eyeballs on the ground, which are just night lights. Then you all need to go inverted because you're never going to see nothing. I mean, it is pitch black out here.
No moon.
Yeah, there's nothing. Look at this. Let me watch this. Let me turn this off. I mean, pitch black. Is that better? So light on or light off? What do y'all want? Don't bother me. Yeah, Filmer, if you go to my page about, it has my email address, but if someone wants to throw up my email address for a Filmer, I'll be glad to answer any of your questions. Small, yeah, small E, Ramona. Thank you, both of you. Good night, Pappy. God bless you, sweetie. Much love. You
Good night,
guys take
Pappy.
care. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you, sis.
Peace be with you.
There you go. We'll turn the light back on. Yeah, it's pitch black out here. I mean, you can't see squat. Not that you're looking for squat, but you know.
I like it. It's right there. I'll just show you.
EMTDEE04 at yahoo.com. Hey, Pammy. Long time no see, sweetie. How are you? What on earth is he listening to over there?
Who?
Can you not hear his
Yeah.
TV? You do me a favor and go ask him to turn it down.
If what?
You go ask him to turn it down. It is loud. Take the flashlight with you. You can just bring it back when you're done. We can be in the dark for a while. Go ahead. Thank you. I mean, his TV is so loud I can hear the guys talking on his TV. That's my son in the shed way behind us. Oh, look at how dark it is. Barney Miller. I don't remember who that is. Barney Miller. The name sounds familiar. I'm not much of a TV person, so I don't remember. No. So it's going to be really cool. Don't forget to look up in the skies to see all the the planets aligned on the 24th. Yeah, I don't remember. Like I said, I never was much one for TV. I remember when I was a teenage kid, I'd run home from school just to see Dark Shadows. Then I got over that real quick. I mean, literally, I couldn't wait to get home because it came on the same time every day, 4 o'clock, right after I go home from school. Uh-oh, we have a walking Bigfoot. Careful, baby. You're supposed to point that at the ground so you can see where you're walking. Silly egg. Now I can't see how to put this back together. Oh, really? Well, I wouldn't know. I always said I watched that one. I didn't watch the other. I can't find that. I can't see well enough. I don't know if it's top or bottom. I gotta plug this back in. Hang on. There you go. All right, there you go. Another beautiful night.
Does anyone know where to look for the planets that's supposed to be in line?
Yeah, you look right around the moon when it comes out. You'll see all of them. Mars, Venus, Jupiter.
When the moon comes up.
Yeah, when the moon's up, you'll see it all the way around it.
When is the moon coming up?
I don't know. Go look on your phone. Silly egg. You know, I might be smart, but I'm not that smart. What's that app called, Ramona? I had it once. Sky something. Hush, Tim. Sky something. Filmer, it's EMTDEEO4 at yahoo.com. And that's, you don't have to type in Lady of the Woods. Sky Guide. There's another one, Bob. Thank you, Ramona. See, there's my email address. Ramona just put it up. Pushed it up. Listen to me. What's the matter, baby? Skyview. That's it. And actually, that's a really good app. Well, for an iPhone. You didn't eat it, did you? Obsidian coyote, huh? Okay.
Only a quarter of a moon.
Do what?
Quarter of a moon.
Watch it, Tim. That bat'll get you.
Says now.
Ow, get off me.
I don't see no moon.
Does it say we have a quarter moon? Well, it's not time yet. Remember?
That said it. Quarter of a moon is up.
Well, good night, Annie. God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful week. Ooh, really? Her pups? I honestly think that bear was around here last night. You know, Tank came out and went right back in, and Leo got real quiet. That's right after I got off the live chat, and he wouldn't even go out to go to the bathroom. So I'm pretty sure that noise I was hearing behind me last night was actually the bear. I mean, even the ducks and everything were all quiet. Everybody got real quiet. God bless you.
Excuse me.
Poor baby. That's what I did yesterday. I went on a sneezing bed.
Supposed to be 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock moon. Well, do you see a moon
No,
anywhere?
no.
Look behind the house. Maybe it passed us already. Anyways, when I was looking last night, was it last night or the night before? I saw Mars. John said, bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, he doesn't respond when I say bless you, but
Yes, I do.
do not.
I said peace be with you.
When I sneezed?
Yep.
You're silly. You're bad. I love my pity. I miss my Bella. I still would like to find another one, but I'm not sure if I want any more dogs with the way things are. Can't afford dog food now.
What we need to do is teach them how to fetch. Go out and fetch a hog and bring it back.
Well, Tank couldn't kill a hog, but he'd go get it once it's dead. I think he'd do that now, but I wouldn't send him out after hogs. He would die.
Yeah.
Because there's never just one. They would kill him in a heartbeat. Oh yeah, things are really high. It won't last much longer, I'll tell you that. That's all I'm saying.
Excuse me.
This noise is gonna put you to sleep, Bob. Doesn't that look like eyeballs over there on the left-hand side? Can you imagine? We were talking about that last night. Can you imagine if that was a Sasquatch? I mean,
Eyeballs on the left-hand side.
yeah. I mean, those are sitting 18 inches apart. Can you imagine how big that would be? Absolutely, Filmer. That's what I'm saying. Not saying anymore. I'm not scared. I'm not worried about it. I know a lot of people are, but you don't need to worry about it. You need to be prepared, but you don't need to worry. You need to trust God completely.
He might bring you into trouble, but he brings you through it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can see the Big Dipper.
Yeah, right up there.
Good night, John. God bless you. I could not imagine how many frogs are around here, Ramona. There was one up on my light. What's right under it, Tim? You are not underneath the Big Dipper, you silly egg.
They don't get to see the Christmas tree.
Right, Filmer. We've been through worse. We've survived. Oh, yeah. We went in there. Denny told me there was a lot of bugs in the garden today, so I went out there and I was like, oh, my goodness. They're eating everything. So I just took the diatomaceous earth out there and I went to the store and bought some mulch because this heat is really starting to tear things up, and that's why the bugs are coming in. They want all the moisture off them. So I put some diatomaceous earth on it, and I'll put the mulch on it tomorrow and hopefully save my garden. And I don't want to talk about monkeypox. That's stupid. I used to eat chocolate-covered ants, Filmer.
Oh, gross. Crawling in your stomach.
Yep, they were
Coming
good
out
too.
your nose.
Crunchy.
Coming out your nose.
They didn't come out my nose. They died. You know how strong the hydrochloric acid is in your stomach?
Yep.
No, you don't. It's worse than battery acid. Stronger.
Well, I don't
We have
drink
lots of
battery
rabbits
acid
around
either.
here. What?
I don't drink battery acid.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. Oh, they were big enough to dip in the chocolate.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah, that counts.
You ever eat frog legs?
Yes, I've eaten frog legs. I've eaten snake, alligator, squid.
I ate a piece of alligator before.
Well, be careful though. Be careful what kind of ants you eat.
Yeah, I eat some of those big red bull ants.
No, don't eat those. You might not come back. The only thing I've never tried, the only thing I haven't tried was I haven't tried crickets yet, and I have not tried slugs. But
Crickets are full of fishing.
yeah. Yeah, they're okay if they're dead and cooked. No, I haven't had tarantula either. But I have had grubs. We had to do that on our survival class. And guess who they picked as number one to start trying them?
Oh,
I'm game. Hey, when it comes to survival, you'd be surprised what you'd eat.
yeah, well, you guys go to the survival. I'll go down to Sonic.
No, there won't be a Sonic. That's what I'm talking about, Grits. You know, if you're in survival mode, you don't have to eat the bugs unless you're absolutely in survival mode. But there's enough meat around here. I mean, we've got 10,000 rabbits. We've got squirrels. We got, raccoons and possums. I mean, if you have to, there's deer, there's hog. There's plenty of food around here. I've got chickens.
I wouldn't eat no possum.
But I'm not going to eat my dogs,
And we got cows, too.
Well, our neighbor's cows that like to wander. One could go missing if we asked him nice enough. Ew, that's disgusting. I don't think I'd even want to try. DM steaks.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
You just think of how you'd have to get one. When you're done,
What do you want?
half and half. That's what I said, Ramona. Nope. Can't do it. Don't think so. Yeah, have fun with that. Where there's one, there's more. I wonder if I asked the big guys to supply us with food, if they would. There's no place around here, Ramona, that I could go fishing. I mean, if we went down there to Hugo Lake,
That is huge.
it's huge, but there's only two places you can go fishing. And the place where most people go fishing, it's so murky and disgusting, I probably wouldn't eat the fish from it.
I got to buy a new shovel so I can start digging my pond.
Yeah, right. I know, right, Filmer? But that's okay, I mean, if they figure we'll survive off of it, it might work.
I'd be able to survive.
Yeah, plus we have enough wild edibles here on the ground that, I know we'd be, I can make basically salads out of my entire yard. I've got wild oats, wild rye, wheat, got dandelion, plantain, mullein. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff out here we can eat. Mushrooms. Oh, gosh, that's disgusting, Filmer. Well, Denny wanted to dig a pond in the back part of the property, but I just didn't want the mosquitoes or the lily pads.
Back, that's 25 acres. Really.
We'll see. I don't know.
just half and half.
Yeah, I believe they're people. Yeah, rabbits are, I know there's a lot of people around here that are raising rabbits for that reason. Um, these guys are wild out here. Like I said, I don't think I want to raise rabbits, especially with everything else we're trying to do, because again, if we raise them, we have to feed them. So I don't have the resources to do that kind of stuff right now. So in the event things went bad, I know there's enough meat and enough greens out here for us to survive if we couldn't go to a store. I think the biggest problem we would have out here would be the water, because I won't drink the water from our well. It's disgusting. It doesn't smell like rotten eggs. It doesn't smell like normal well water. It smells like cow poop. And then anything that you, like if you take a shower and that towel dries, you smell it, it is disgusting. I mean, I just can't do it. I have to use bottled water to brush my teeth. I mean, it's horrible. Well, anybody, Filmer, people that live in the city, I feel sorry for if they don't know how to survive. They're going to go hunting for food in places that most people do. Grocery stores, places that have any kind of food. They're not going to know how to survive out there. Yeah, we can do we're working on that right now, Southern. I'm trying to find one of those plastic things that I can put in, because I have one of those 300-gallon, water containers. The only part is right now the bottom, the metal, it rusted in 1 year. But I want to get a mesh covering, and when it does rain, get that thing up there, and when the rain stops, close it off. I can always put hydrogen peroxide in it. I was trying to think of a way to put hydrogen peroxide down the well, but I haven't figured that out yet. It said that if I put chlorine bleach down there or hydrogen peroxide, I'd have to leave the well sitting unused for 20 hours. But if I put food grade, not sure. Wow. Well, I have seen more deer here. Yeah, I know, right? In Tallahena, that water was pristine. It was like right out of a beautiful stream of water. I mean, it was like pure mountain water. I mean, you could just drink it straight out of the well. It was awesome. You all right, baby? Why don't you use your light so you can see? Use your phone. Use your phone.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Oh, what I did with my phone.
And I told you to use that stick. Okay, Ramona.
I don't know what I did with my phone.
I am just so irritated. I need to get somebody. I cannot believe that there's not one place around here that would help us build stupid steps for Denny to walk out every night. I'm just irritated. There's got to be some kind of programs. You got to be kidding me.
I'm just a veteran.
That's what I have, Southern. Yeah, my well is 324
Feet deep.
Yeah, 324 feet deep. And it still smells like cow poop. It does. It's not funny. It's disgusting.
It's running on limestone.
No, I really think, and they said it has something to do with the chemicals that come out of shale. And I can't remember exactly what it's called. I slept since then. It's not sulfur. I know what sulfur smells like. It's not sulfur. It has something to do with the shale. It's a chemical that comes from the shale itself. And when they dug through the shale, welcome back, Ramona. When they dug through the shale, that's the residual that's inside, and they said that's what the smell is. because I looked it up.
But we tested it.
We
Water
tested it,
tested
yeah.
fine.
Everything came back normal on it, including the bacteria, but I wouldn't drink it.
Buck did.
Well, he took a sip. But look at how sick he's been. I mean, who knows if it was the water or not. I wouldn't trust it.
No, his wasn't water. His was a heart issue.
It's iron pyrite? No, they didn't say it was iron pyrite either. I'd have to go look it up again. It's not actually on my... It's actually on my phone because I saved it. I was going to show Denny.
Well,
Yeah, but that's not what they said, Tim. I wish I could remember the name of it.
I go to bed and make sure you leave the door open so Tank can come out if you need him.
Why? I'm fine out here. I don't want him out here.
You know, if the bear comes,
I'll just go in the house. I'm on my phone now, Tim, silly. Oh, Bob, are you sleeping yet? Wakey, wakey. Bob falls asleep.
He does? Bob?
Bigfoot in Germany, Bob.
Yeah.
His name is back to Bigfoot in Germany. I thought he went back. You be quiet, Tim, or I'll... Welcome back, Typical, or I'll sick Martha on you. Oh.
Another fountain thing. He's going to get all those owls coming over here.
Oh. Here we go, Martha. No, it's not methane gas either.
We throw a match down there and find out if it is.
Stop that. Bib. Didn't he call you Bib before? Didn't somebody call you Bib before, Bob? Who was that? Was that Hobbit? Or Tony? I remember somebody calling you Bib. I just don't remember who it was. Yeah, I know, right, Texas?
Remember the guy that does
No, Ramona, not chloramine. Oh, Bell Prepper, yeah.
Remember the guy that dug the red ant pile, fire ant pant,
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
and then poured it full of gasoline?
Oh, yeah.
Thought he was killing it, and then he saw all the smoke.
Oh, yeah. Did
Showing
you
up
guys
all over.
watch that video? That was just too funny. This guy was bound determined to get rid of his ant pile, right? He had a massive ant pile. So he poured gasoline, or was it gasoline? Or
Yeah, he dug
it up.
6 feet and filled it with gasoline.
He filled it with gasoline, then lit it on fire, and his entire yard was smoking. That's where all the anthills were.
All over.
Yeah. I like the guy that filled it with the copper, and then when he pulled it out, he had I mean, it was huge. Wasn't that weird, Ramona? I mean, I bet you the same thing would happen in my yard. We have so many ants, it would take me 100 pounds of diatomaceous earth to get rid of them. Or, like I said, you really want to do something about them, just put cinnamon around their ant pile. I mean, they'll go someplace else, but...
At least that hole will be dead.
Yeah, I want to put a whole bunch of them around my hothouse. I sprayed it with that bug spray, but it didn't work. But cinnamon's not cheap either now. But I've got a great big, I think I have a pound of organic cinnamon that I might go out there and put around there.
Some of the big red ant piles.
Yep, and you can also put that in your garden. You know that, right? It'll stop a lot of bugs if you put cinnamon in there. Oh, really? Does it work? Yeah, I like the gasoline. I like the gasoline idea. I think that'd be fun. Do the same thing he did.
Yeah.
Watch him pop all over the place.
At least you know where all the holes are.
Yeah, I know, right? You gotta be really careful walking in mine. Jab a big bottle of Dawn dishwashing liquid through it. Why? What would that do? Really? Oh, we can't mow anyway. You know, we'd have to have a brush hog to do this.
It was, like I said, a deer.
Or a DR trimmer because we have so many rocks. I think I'd destroy someone's brush hog if we hired them to do our backyard.
Yeah.
We need one of those DR trimmers.
She's making short work at that 25, that pond, or the dog pen.
Oh, yeah. When our friends Jeremy and Jennifer came out and did the dog's pen, she used a DR trimmer. And that thing worked like a charm. It took down even small saplings. I mean, she just bulldozed through that thing like nobody's business. That grass was, what, 3 foot tall?
Yeah. She mowed it down quick.
Oh, yeah. But this would take a long time to do this yard.
Yeah, we just do it step by step.
That's what I said, Tim. Bulldoze them.
They have those ones that have, like, that you walk behind,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a mini brush hog.
Yeah, I know. I would love to see this whole yard bulldozed up, torn up, you know, see how much I could get.
Cultivated.
Well, yeah, to see if we had, but I don't think there's any dirt underneath there, hardly enough, and I wouldn't want to lose all my,
Bermuda.
I wouldn't want to lose all my edibles that are out there. Good night, Filmer. God bless you. Have an awesome week.
Yep.
I'm cold
Peace be
again.
with you.
Jeez.
I'm not ready to go in.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stay up.
Hmm?
I'm gonna stay up.
I know you are.
What time is it anyway? 12 o'clock?
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta fill the bird feeder tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you know our ducks and chickens don't like the bird feed now? Hush, Ramona.
No, but they like her corn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They ate all my corn leaves. And I gotta do it all over again. Irritating. Hello, Miss Lorinda.
Lorinda's on.
I know she is.
She's hiding.
Yep, she's hiding. I will, hon. God bless you, Bob. It's nice to see you.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Peace be with you.
All right, come out. Come on. Go on. Quit whining. Send him that way, will you?
Go.
Irritated. U2C? I know that means D, right? I know what you meant, Bob. Oh, I gotta get past this anger. Good grief.
Okay.
I'm so irritated, it's beyond belief. Can you guys hear it in my voice? Just flat out irritated.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm irritated at me being irritated.
Yeah, I have an attack of it. The enemy tonight.
Yeah, you.
Not now.
That's right.
He's out of here.
Just tell him to take a walk. Don't you go after those bunnies. Ooh. I'm not really angry, Ramona. I'm just irritated. I'm really irritated at me being irritated because there's no reason for it. If you can't do something about something, you just let it go. Yep, I do that every day.
I call complete healing for Bob.
That's what I said. That's been my top. Him and Susan and Sharon and
Complete healing,
everybody.
all of them.
You know, Richard. I mean, that's what I've been praying for. Complete healings.
Peace be with him. All right.
Good night, baby. I love you.
Love you. Good night, Miss Calabash.
Oh my gosh, here we go. They said goodnight, Mr. Calabash, last night when you left.
Any of them ever
Ramona
watched
said,
Denny's
night,
Granny?
Denny, love you.
Love you too.
Sorry I talked over you. What'd you say? Denny,
Huh?
I said, sorry I talked over you. What'd you say?
Does any of them know anything about Miss Calabash?
Yes, they do. Hello, typical. Can't go in the house. All you want to do is come out here and irritate me. See, you hear that irritation in my voice? That's irritating. Hi, sweetie. I think it'd be nice, really would be nice for Denny and I just to get a really good night's sleep. You know, uninterrupted night's sleep. And honestly, like I was telling the lady I work for, we need a vacation. Just been way too much stuff going on that you just can't, you know, you can't. A lot of things I start that I cannot finish, and I think that's the biggest irritation is I can't finish not one thing that I started because something's missing out of every single, you know, aspect of the things I'm doing. But I feel much better tonight. I'm so happy about that. I go to work tomorrow, Lord willing, get things done there, come back home, try to get things done here. But we have a new idea for the chicken coop, and I have one of the ladies that comes here to take care of Denny. She wants our little Banny rooster, and in exchange for the Banny rooster, when they start having viable eggs, she's going to give us some, either the eggs or some chickens, some baby chicks. So that way we can replace them, because I don't think I want to look for an adult rooster. I can't get a baby for sure, but I don't want to look for an adult rooster in case he decides to attack the ducks and stuff like that, because we've had that problem before. You know, if you introduce an adult bird to the flock, you're going to have issues. So I think the smartest thing for me to do is not worry about my chickens having babies. I think if we start with the Bannies, I can do that. Well, it's kind of what we're doing, Tim. The one will be kind of like a 3-story. Not really, but, well, no, it's actually 2-story with on both sides their roosting shelves or whatever you want to call them. And then on the back side of all of them will be where they're extended out, where we can just go in and get the eggs instead of walking inside the coop. And they won't be free range anymore because they're laying their eggs out there someplace, which is just going to attract predators. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to introduce a big one to the flock because I got a hunch it's not going to turn out too well. We've tried that before. But if she has babies and gives us chicks, well, you know, they can be roosters, you know, or hens in it. I'll go from there. But they have to have a separate pen completely away from the rest of the flock until they're old enough. So I have 3 different ones I have to build, which they'll all be together, but one will be for the chickens, one will be for the ducks, and one will be for the babies. I don't know, baby. I can't see anything. Well, I don't see it. I don't see it, honey. I gotta look here for a second and see if I can find Denny's phone. I see your card, but not your phone. Is it in the pockets?
This is in the jacket.
Nope. Nope. I don't see it anywhere, baby. But that's gonna, we're using pallets that we get free from the ATV place down the street, or actually in town. And I need about 18 more because we're gonna have to take the good wood and attach it to the bad wood, you know, pull the other stuff off. And then I also want to use pellets to cover around the outside bottom perimeter of the house, because I think it'd just be smarter. You be quiet, Tim. Of course I'm making too much noise. I'm hyper tonight. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, really, Ramona? That's too funny. Harness and the leash. Ah, that's cute. Martha, do something with him. Well, a lot of them don't. Remember River? I mean, she killed a duck, she killed all the baby chickens. I mean, she might have been a good chicken when we had her by herself, but jeez. She killed every baby we brought in. We tried introducing them at night. We tried waiting for a while and introducing them later when they got bigger, and it didn't matter, she killed them. I just don't want that to happen again. It's pretty rough to hear them dying. River is deceased. Well, no, look at all the ones I have now, Tim. Like I said, if I introduce any more, it's it. They'll die. Yeah, you have to separate them. You don't have a choice. And tomorrow morning when I get up, I got to get in my garden and get that done. I wanted to send a picture to Rick because he said, show me your garden. Mine is nothing like his. Boy, it would be nice to have a big, huge garden like he's got, but I have no dirt around here. See how quiet it is. Even my crickets up close have gotten quiet. Oh, I've already had like 8 zucchinis. And I have lots of the cherry tomatoes are done. I went ahead and put 2 different kinds of cucumbers in. Now the small ones for pickles are just about ready. I gotta get ready to pickle those. And then waiting for the big cucumbers. Cucumber is something that, I mean, eat it during the day, it gives you lots of energy. But you know, cucumber is really good for your skin, right? Hard part about making cucumber for your skin is, good night, Typical. The hard part about making cucumber for your skin is getting it to, putting something else in it so it's not tacky. You don't want that sticky food stuff on you, but it's really good for your skin. Yeah, it'll help you lose weight. Cucumbers give you a lot of energy. You can eat those during the day and lose weight, but And eating celery every day too can help you lose weight. You cut up some celery and cucumbers and eat them eat them later on during the day. Eat something, whatever you want for breakfast, really large breakfast. Or mid-afternoon, just as long as you don't eat anything after 4 o'clock like that. But you can snack after that from 4 o'clock on, and I'll tell you what, you'll lose a lot of weight. I think the biggest issue that people that are overweight have is eating late at night. And like I said earlier, your body's supposed to repair at night, not digest food. And it really creates a problem, because once it's done digesting food, the next morning you wake up, you're starving, but you don't want to eat because it's too early. Your blood sugar drops and you're just all day, you're fatigued. You can starve to death eating rabbits? No, I didn't know that. Oh, really? What kind of surgery are you having again? I know you told us before. Sorry. There's no protein in rabbit? Oh, that's a shame. You can get proteins from your greens, though. Purslane, nettles. Wow. Well, eat ants then. uh, you eat rabbit heads and I'll eat ants. Just not the fire ants. Well, I'm sure if you cooked it in something like bacon grease, you'd get a little bit more. You need to add those fats to your diet, honestly. Is anyone else buffering? Oh, no. Oh, no. Please tell me I'm not buffering. I hear a vehicle. They better not be hunting down here. Mountain sprouts? What are they? You know how easy it is to make sprouts? I mean, that's really simple if you like them. I'm telling you, you better not be hunting. Yeah, but what are they called besides mountain sprouts? If you know what they're called, that way I can look them up. Now, I know I sent Sharon my book last night, but somebody else asked. My live chat didn't pop up on my replay, so I don't know who the other person was that asked me to send them the book. Oh, they have to have another name. I can look it up, though, mountain sprouts in Kentucky, and see if I can find it. Don't even think about it. You're not coming outside. You'll be chasing down cars. I bet you they do, Tim. Oh, it's just heaven out here. Did you have to reboot again, Ramona? Wow. That's a lot of surgery, Southern. When is your surgery scheduled for? Sorry, Ramona. Nah, 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 nah. I'll look it up. Well, we're going to pray that you're healed without the surgery. Aren't we, everybody? By the grace of God. You're funny. Where's Martha? She hasn't beat up Tim yet. Well, that's going to be our prayer tonight. She's hunting for her deer. She sent me the picture. She had a deer standing right in her yard. You're looking up mountain sprouts in Kentucky? Such a good egg she is. I like to know the scientific names for some of that stuff. Ha 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 ha, she got you. There's a froggy. I hear one little froggy behind me. Sounds like a bullfrog. Okay, Southern. We will definitely, before we get off here tonight, we'll definitely pray for you. Just remind me in case I forget. Yeah, I'm learning right now about mimosa, Ramona. I mean, Lee I work for and I were both talking about that the other day. And so I've been looking into that too. I know I have a lot of it around here. What I'm looking for, actually, you know, I found on the ground what looks like, it looks like jack-o'-lantern mushrooms. And I'm not sure if that's what it is yet because I've never seen one that was, you know, that was so distorted like this one. So I have to re-look it up. I don't know what it is. But I found some orange mushrooms and I won't touch them because I don't know what they are. But I've never seen one that looked quite like this. What I'm hoping for is the end of this year that my mushrooms that I have plugged into that wood are going to actually sprout. Now it should be the end of this year. I already looked on that, Ramona. It doesn't have a picture of it. Hello, lurkers. How are you? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I was on that website. I think what I did is I think I got off of it, but because they were arguing. If it's the one I'm thinking about, they were arguing over plenty of mushrooms and people that that stated specifically, yes, that's what that is, I knew darn well that's not what it was. And I mean, there was a lot of arguing going on there. So you can't go 100% by what someone says on something like Facebook, because you pick that wrong mushroom and you can die. You know, there's multiple lookalikes when it comes to mushrooms, especially in Oklahoma. And I would hate for someone to think that they knew what they were talking about. I mean, it's different if you look at something like false turkey tail and turkey tail, because it's unmistakable, or lion's mane. But some people were saying that the oyster mushrooms that were on the side of one of these trees was actually, in fact, oyster mushrooms, and they weren't. I might have been in a different one, Ramona, but I just couldn't stand the arguing anymore, so I just left. I need some rose petals, Tim. I can't afford to buy the rose water anymore for the stuff I make for people's facials, but I need to find some roses so I can actually make my own. There's nobody around here that's growing roses. Hi, Diana. How are you, sweetie? Oh, really? What kind of tea? Black tea, green tea? That's good to know. Yeah, well, you know what? I found out, Ramona, I mean, I've been to quite a few places, even some of the nurseries, and I smell the roses. If they don't have a very strong rose scent, they're not going to yield, you know, what I'm looking for. So it has to be a specific type of rose, which I'm not sure. I mean, they gave me a list of 5 different ones that people use. So I don't know. Okay, it's real simple, sweetie. Blessed and just ducky is what I'll say, Diana. I'll text you tomorrow, Ramona, and tell you how to do it. It's real simple. But I'll tell you what, rose water is the base of the facial spritz that I make for people. And it works really well. And so far, I've gotten good feedback on it. They say, you know, that their face, that you can tell the difference. And there again, like I said, it's going to take me a while to get all this stuff put together. I just don't have the space here. And you know, I like things really clean when I make my stuff. And I can go to my boss's house. I mean, doesn't have all the stuff mine does, but we were talking about renting out this one of the local places so I can make a whole bunch of it. But I don't have everything I need to make all the stuff, so therein lies the dilemma. So I can only do a couple at a time. Think about it this way. You know, it'd be nice. Thank you, Ramona. It'd be really nice if I was able to make the stuff that I wanted, because I could actually make more money, you know, side money. Oh, that's something I want to ask you guys. Can you guys do me a big favor? I need people to start writing comments on my channel, or start thumbs up or thumbs down or something different. I guess, remember I told you, you guys know how long I've been on YouTube, and I was trying to monetize a while back, but I never received a dime from YouTube. Well, they sent me a letter today saying that I had $72 in there, but they are not going to send me any of that money until I make it to $100. So the reason that I haven't made it to $100 is because apparently I'm not getting enough comments. Oh, the algorithms, however that stuff works. I mean, that's Greek to me, but apparently all you got to do is write comments, or like or dislike or thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't even know, but it's ridiculous. But once I make it to $100, I could actually make $70 a month off of YouTube. Wouldn't that be awesome? How long have I been doing this? I mean, I know there's people, I've talked to people that just got started that are making $1,000 a week. How the heck are they doing that? That would be a nice side income for us. And I don't like those super chats, and I don't like any of that. And I can't stand the commercials, so I'm kind of caught up on how to do it. When I first signed up for it, for the monetization, I wanted you to be able to have skippable ads if you had to. You know, just skip through them. Not the ones that you had to sit and watch, because I can't stand commercials. But the skippable ones are okay, because if it pops up, you just, you know. But it's not good if you're doing an all-nighter. Say you're listening to this as an ASMR. That'd be great, Ramona. Then you'd have to bypass the commercials during the middle of the night. That's ridiculous. Like I said, I'm kind of confused on what I want to do. But I'll take $70 a week. I just heard a stick break right in front of me again. See, and stuff got quieter. Na 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 na. All right, who else fell asleep? Whatever, Tim. Ooh, it got quiet. Hello? Oh, I don't know how. I don't know. I can't, like I said, I can't stand commercials. They just irritate me. Especially, you know what's really irritating? If I'm listening to a prayer. I'm listening to someone praying, and all of a sudden, in the middle of that prayer, there's a commercial. Like, you've got to be kidding me. How can you stop that? If I was praying and a commercial came on, I'd be really upset. Yeah, I think I'm going to start coming out here as many nights as I have off. Because I'm up anyway. Branch lettuce? I don't know, sweetie. What's not reverent? Oh, yeah. I know, right? There's a lot of things I don't know, Tim. I'm certainly not an encyclopedia, and I certainly don't have a IQ of like, 200. I don't even know what my IQ is. Doesn't really matter, does it? But I know some, but there's a whole bunch I don't know. Clueless. Oh, you learn something new every day. Isn't that awesome? Them eyeballs are creeping me out. Here, let's just get rid of them. Go away. There you go. They're gone. Looks like something's staring at me. I'll go take them out of the ground. I should put them right there where the light is. Now I gotta start looking behind me again. Jeez, oh flip. Well, at least Jay parked the truck at least a little bit sideways. And I think I'll go put a chair between the truck and the dog's cage over there. So that way if something comes through, it's got to walk around. No, DM, take that back. I'll throw cactus at you myself. Ha! Oh, Peanut. Where's my Peanut? Yeah, I do have real cactus. I will throw them at you. Did I tell you, Ramona, that Michael walked back there and got a cactus right in his shoe? Went right through his shoe? The ones in the back bloomed, yeah. A couple of these, they've been walked on and ran over, so they didn't bloom. But the ones in the back on the tree line, yeah, they bloomed. So I pulled them off. I gotta go look up that plant tomorrow. It looks like an alligator head. Looks like a Venus flytrap is gonna bite me. I meant to take a picture of it today, but I forgot. So I'm hoping tomorrow morning I can remember. I'll try to go find out what it is. Nope, I didn't get any pears. I know, right, Texas? I took one of those tests. It said that my right brain works as much as my left brain, but it didn't give me an IQ. You had to pay to find out the rest of that stuff. But it put me in a category and said and I had all those symbols and math problems and all that other kind of stuff, and it said that I was equal right and left brain, which I really don't know what that means, but doesn't matter. Oh, here come the crickets back. What'd I do, scare you off? Huh? Yeah, I know they are. I really haven't been out there much, Ramona, you know that. Between work and here, I haven't been, and I'm not even working all that much. Or I haven't been. Why, I'm not level-headed at all. The bowl might be in the middle, but I'm not level-headed. Anyway, I get out there to look at my wild edibles and see what I've got going on, especially if I see a new plant coming up. And I did look for the cacti, and I found quite a few of them that had bloomed, but I didn't get the pears off of them. I forgot all about them later on. I picked the flowers. Even at, where I work, she took me to her property and I picked the flowers from that one too, so. But I crush those and I get the juices out of them, and I can add that to some of my tinctures. The flowers have medicinal purposes. I've got so many little jars of tinctures that I have to finish. Oh yeah, but I wouldn't eat the cactus. Blech. I've sliced them open before and just smelled them, and they were disgusting. You know what I'd like to grow wild here is nettles. I know you can buy them on Amazon, but I don't trust Amazon anymore for buying any of that kind of stuff, because every single vegetable or fruit that I have bought from them, basically, I have not had any kind of good luck with. uh, no comment lurks. I always get myself in trouble. Can't help it. Hold on a second. Come on, give me a tree knock. Shenbert! Peanut! Yeah, you can get the nettle seeds from Mountain Rose, but you can't plant them. They've already been, they're not, I think they're to eat, not to plant, correct? If I'm not mistaken, that's what I found when I was at Mountain Rose, because that's one of my favorite places to go. Most of the stuff I have up there in my loft right now is from Mountain Rose. Or from bulk. I get from bulk. Bulk supplements, I buy from them too. If I have to make someone's pills, that's where I'll get that from, because I trust them too. Nettles is one of the best wild edibles that you guys can have. Purslane, nettles, I'm telling you, those two are some of the best. But you have to know how to work with nettles. Oh, really, Ramona? I'll have to go back and check that out. I hear another vehicle. Boy, I don't like hearing vehicles at night around here. I told y'all before, I caught somebody trying to go onto my property. Willow Creek? No. Caught people trying to get on my property to go hunting off season, and I spotlighted them. And I told them to leave, or else. No warning shot. Thank you, Ramona. I have an account with Mountain Rose, so I guess I didn't look there. Now, see, I can get some of my stuff to do my facials from them too, but I can make my own. You make a whole bunch more, and it costs a whole bunch less. Oh, really? Is it where the big guys tear people apart? I am so tired of watching those. You know what they ought to do is someone ought to make a movie about how they, the in-between, not the total, like Letters to the Big Man where he's just watching her and crying with her and stuff like that, but not killing everybody either, you know? I think that'd be a really good movie. Not like a documentary, but, an actual movie where people have, like the rest of us do, where we have some encounters, things happen, or, add to it where, you're actually able to get them to interact with you, but not always a scary movie. No, not that sweet. That was the funniest movie ever. Oh, I love watching that movie. Oh, really? I've never heard of it. I need to go get some more coffee. I'll be right back, guys. Keep your eyes and ears open. I hope they don't eat you. Spooky out here. Spooky. Uh-oh. I'm gonna spill my coffee. Hang on. You know, I gotta find a better place to put this stuff. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know what time I gotta be at work tomorrow. Jeez, oh flip. Uh-oh, what did Tim do now? Is he being bad again? About time for the coyotes. Wonder if they're gonna come closer tonight. You're good at being bad. That's what you are, Tim. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Dag nabbit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start writing myself notes. I have way too much stuff going on in my brain. Well, I know why I didn't get the little egg things out is because we threw them away. So I went up there to find them, and I remembered that we tossed all that stuff, so those are gone. Now I got to find something else to take out there and leave for them. My rocks didn't change. They haven't touched the cowbell. Hey, Christy, how are you, hon? Put what in God's hands? I'm glad to hear that, sweetie. Yeah, uh-huh. Ooh. How was it? Get any activity down there? Yeah, I'm sure it was hot. Yeah. Yeah, I think we want to go down there off season, you know, have another camp out down there. Off season when there's not a lot of people. Oh, Pat went too. Oh, cool. Have they gotten bathrooms in there yet? Oh, Pat was there and cohort. That's nice to know. Yeah, remember the mayor did tell us that he was going to fix it up, put bathrooms and get it all cleaned up. We were there, we found. Why they, oh yeah. When do they lock the doors? When it gets dark? Remember we found needles down there? It used to be a pretty bad place to go. I'm glad they cleaned it up. I watched Boggy Creek too. I didn't think it was all that great. I thought it was cheesy. Oh, you're kidding me. Why do people gotta mess with something? Especially when they made it ridiculous. Oh, really, Ramona? That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. Oh, did you tell him I said hello? I know, right, Texas? Did anybody hear a whistle after mine? Keith is holding another one in October? Good grief. What about mine in October? That's just not right. All right, then, Bubba, if you're listening, that was me whistling. He just texted me and said, quit playing. Well, it was just me. Oh, that's the end of the month? Yeah, I don't do Halloween. I can't wait for this year's camp out. I really want to put the tents in the back part of the property, you know, and have Denny drag us a walkway between there and here, so we're on the opposite side of that little tree pod. Yeah, you can drive your camper back there too. Too bad it's too cold in October to, yeah, I really would like to go see Bob in Nevada. I think that'd be a really nice trip, a good vacation. I'll have to calculate how long I'd have to be gone. If the kids ever get their taxes back, I'll be able to. I think renting a vehicle would be a good idea, but I don't know how much they charge anymore. It's been such a long time. It'd be much easier to rent a vehicle than take that truck. Certainly wouldn't get very far on a tank of gas. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're asking for their firstborn, basically. I mean, now they make you do that ID me. And you know, my son's name isn't even on the taxes for that year. Wow, that's a lot of money. And they still want him to do front and back of his ID and his social security and proof of residence and all that kind of stuff. And that's just ridiculous. She was finally head of household. He shouldn't even be on it. What do they want the kids' IDs to prove who they are? She had to go through so much to get her ID me done. Wow, Christy. They charge you mileage too? It's a good idea, Texas. Yeah, I don't look for the prices to get any higher. They might some, but I think something else is going to happen between now and that happening. Just my personal opinion. Martha, are you and Tim still talking to each other? Yippee, 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 yippee. You know, it's... Oh, this chair is really uncomfortable. I forgot my little pad for my chair. Oh, guys, it's just really beautiful here. You should see the sky. Again, tonight, every night, except for when it's cloudy. It's just beautiful. Well, stop being a pessimist then. You know, just turn that part off. And I've not seen that new bug zapper make one zap noise. I haven't heard it make one zap noise. I haven't seen one bug die. Well, you know, as long as you try, then that's all that counts. Yeah, these are my blessed crickets. I have no idea why people would, especially living out here, would want to have some kind of noise to put them to sleep when you got this. You know what I mean? This right here would put me to sleep in a heartbeat. I just heard a stick break again. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they don't want people bringing in their own wood. They told me that right up front. Sorry. Sweet, Christy. So you guys have a big old rip-roaring fire? Good grief, Martha. Cool. Yeah, I miss going to all the places. Like I said yesterday, I miss going to all the places we used to go to just camp out and do some researching. I just haven't had time. Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't talked to Shane in a long time. Or Keith, even. Yeah, he is. Those boys were so funny the first time we went, or second time I went to Fouke. Oh my gosh, they were hysterical. They stayed there for 5 days after we got rained out. In the rain, pouring down rain. I mean, they were flooded and they still stayed there, drinking their beer and having a good time, but they are hysterical. Yeah, I'm sure they were. Who else was there with Shane? Do you know? Did he have a couple guys with him? Brian? Yep, I know Brian. Yeah, that's the SB something. Yeah, I was going to be part of that group, only I was just too far away for what they were doing. They spent a lot of time down there by Falcon and a lot down there, and I couldn't go to any of them, so I just dropped out. I'm still part of Nobro here, but, you know, it's a lot closer. All right, don't you dare sneak up on me. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Wow, really? Oh, that's pretty bad. You know, something's messing with my phone here. You wrote, yeah, Christy, and it popped up, and then it went away, and then popped up again. That is really freaky. Yeah, just something with my phone. I don't know what it was, but what the heck? It's awful quiet. Yeah, maybe there's something going on with the internet. That's the first time that's ever happened on my phone. I've never seen that before. It says I have full bars. I got out my game camera. I'm going to try it again. I have brand new batteries. So I'm going to go set it out right about there, back in the back though. Maybe about 40, 50 feet back there. I'm hoping this time it works. I'm going to re-go through all the things that I did the first time, make sure I don't repeat it. And then I think I'll just wait there for about 10, 15 minutes to make sure it's still on and working before I take off. So like I said, I had not even 5 minutes and it shut down. And the same thing happened with that little game. Remember that little teeny tiny hidden camera that I had? Same thing happened to that. I put it underneath the RV when we were up in Findlay, and it shut off too. Completely shut off. And my camera, I put the camera outside on the steps, and actually, you know, one of those flip open cameras, the camcorder, and it was actually closed when I went out and looked at it. So I had a couple minutes of taping, and then it was actually closed. But no doubt Boo did that one. What I was hoping for is maybe to catch him doing it. You know how you get those pictures that have partial hair? You never know what it is. Well, we would know what that is. Yeah, I miss Boo. I can't wait, Christy, until I go to where my boss is moving. I'm literally going to call Boo from there if she lets me spend the night outside. Wouldn't that be just ducky? Yep. Yep. Fingers crossed. I'm listening. I can't believe that I'm sitting here waiting for the bear to pop up. I'm not even thinking about the big guys. I'm waiting for the I'm waiting for the bear. Tells you where my head is. Yeah, we've got a bear wandering around here. And like I said, I'm pretty sure last night he was here, or she, whatever it is. I wasn't close enough to find out if it was male or female, but all the neighbors have seen it. So, well, Leo's in his cage, and Tank is in the house. But last night when I stopped my live chat, Tank wanted to come out to go to the bathroom or something, so I let him out, and he ran out here, stood with his tail straight out, didn't move a muscle. Then he put his tail between his legs and ran into the house, and Leo was inside of his dog cage, and that was the end of that. So I was like, well, something's out here. There goes my light. Yeah, I don't think it was the big guys, because remember in Talihina, he used to chase them up and down the fence line. He would play with them. So I don't think, unless they're not so nice here with dogs, I can't imagine it being them. So I'm pretty sure it was the bear. That's the only time that Leo really gets super quiet is when there's a predator around, because then he's scared. You know, he don't want to be a target. I just broke my nail. Dumb female. Here, bear, 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 bear. Now, wouldn't that be cool if he just come walking out? Nope. I'd be gone. You guys would be on your own. I'll tell you what, I've seen a whole bunch more planes tonight than I've seen in a long time. I mean, right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 planes up there. And at 1 o'clock in the morning, that's not normal. Well, here anyway, since I've been out here. So everybody falling asleep. Is it time for me to end the live chat so you guys can go night-night? Yeah, it just seems like there's a lot more planes tonight than normal. We had a helicopter right before I went live. I think he's flying around looking for pot farms. He's got a red and green light underneath him. He keeps spotlighting red and green, so I don't know what he's looking for, but that's the third time we've seen him. And he does like these grid patterns. Then he takes off for a while, probably to go another area, and then he comes back again. In the beginning of the year, it was an airplane doing it, coming back and forth, and I thought for sure that it must have been a crop plane. Yeah, I know, right, Ramona? I mean, I know it's legal and all, but you never know what they're doing with it. And it'd be kind of scary to buy locally and find out that they're doing something awkward with it. I don't know, just got to be careful. Are you making your own stuff, Ramona? Yeah, hence the reason I think they're out there with the airplanes and helicopters. Because they seriously are doing a grid pattern. And the one I saw directly north of us, it hovered over one area for quite a while. Oh no. How much does it cost to get a card? I know eventually Dusty wants to do that in my hot house. But I was just kind of wondering, why not? I can just sit like this all night long. Seriously, I could fall asleep out here. Oh, yeah. A lot of people actually do have allergic reactions, but some of them, if they're not bad, you can get past, and then other ones you just simply can't. I know the one time that I did try not the gummy or the gum stuff that she made, no, there's just no way I'd ever do that. Now, Brian's sending me the CBD oil, and that's kind of working on my stomach, but the THC part of it, there's just no way I can do. My body just doesn't like it, even in very tiny amounts. Well, what strain were you using, Ramona? I heard there was a difference. You know, I guess I need to do some research on it, but my son said there's different strains. Saying that most people had an allergic reaction to one type or the other. So if you had an allergic reaction to one type, you had to try the other one. I don't know if that's true or not because I don't know enough about it to really comment on it. I'd have to do some serious research. I'm just not interested in that part of it, I guess. Other people can, but my interest lies in the edibles on the ground that I have here. And if someone else can come up with something through that to help out, that's fine too. You know, I don't mind. Yeah, he said something about indica, I think, is one, and then the other one. And even that doctor I went to told me that I had to try the opposite one. My son's, the way he described it is one people take so they can clean their house, and the other one people take so they can go to sleep. And both of them did the same thing to you? There goes the duck again. Jay said the ducks are sleeping in the chicken's coop, so I wonder what that is. Ah, sativa. Sativa is a strain. Is the other one indica? Or something like that. That's exactly what happened to me, Ramona, when she gave me that little piece of gummy gum stuff. I mean, it was tiny, really tiny. I mean, I was just freaking out. I just had to keep reminding myself that I just got high, you know. there are more than 2 strains? See, now I'm lost. And then my son had to tell me that those 2 were only in weed, not in CBD oil. So I said, okay, I'm totally confused, so let's just drop the subject. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Not something I've studied, so I'm gonna have to do research. Well, nope, I don't want to do research. Let somebody else do the research. That's what I said, Ramona. And I just held on to my thighs and kept saying to myself, you're high, you're high, you're high, you're high. Chev would be laughing his butt off right now. But I guess it works for a lot of people. And one of those strains, I don't know which one it is, but according to even the doctor that I went to, a lot of the one of those strains is really good for people that have cancer, not just for making them want to eat, but something else. Well, I'll talk to you more about it tomorrow, Ramona. I hear movement. I didn't get up either. I laid in that bed. I wouldn't move for 2 hours. Dagnabbit, I don't like not being able to see behind me. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Go away, bear. You guys have never heard me talk like this, have you? Ever. I mean, I'm not scared of the big guys. I'm more scared of the stupid bear. I just know he's going to creep up on me and scare me. I'll be in that house so fast. I wonder if we're going to have any activity tonight. Doesn't look like it, does it? But who knows? I don't hear nothing out there that sounds like the big guys. I don't feel them around. Yep, my stick's right here. Oh, I hope they put the ducks up. Hope they locked them up. Dusty, you still on here? Hey, Mark. I have no idea. I know it's pretty nice right now. How are you doing, young man? Yeah, they just go up into the mountains where it's cooler. See, I can't see nothing behind me. The ducks are freaking out. Bubba? Jay? Dang it. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Well, Mark, if you want that to stop, start taking some saw palmetto and some white clover. If you take one of those 16-ounce bottles of water and divide it up in an hour, you're getting the right amount. If you drink more than that or you chug water, you're just going to pee it all out. I can't whistle. Hold on. I'm going to whistle. Try to whistle anyway. Dang it. Stop with the fake nails. I'm taking these things off tonight anyway. Can't whistle with them on. Inevitably, one or two falls off. I don't know why I wear them to begin with. I think they look pretty. You know, you get them $2 ones at dollar store. Those little press-on nails. I know, it's silly. Crap, no, that was heavy movement there. Now I gotta start paying attention. Crud. Hold on a second, guys. That was pretty heavy movement. You're gonna go here. Sticky's gonna go here. All right, come on. I'm ready for you. Did y'all hear that? That movement was pretty loud. And it was off to out that way. But the light hasn't gone on yet, so we're good. Hey, bear. Telling you, you're gonna be shocked if that bear walks right in front of this camera. You're gonna know I ain't kidding. He's not real little either. I mean, he's not huge or nothing. He, she. Tank's not growling. Leo's not making any noise. We'll just watch. See, can you all hear that? There's noise out there, but I can't really tell you what it is. I wish my phone was a little bit better. I found the amplifier, I just can't figure out how to attach it to my phone. It doesn't have a plug-in, so I don't really know how to attach it, how to use it. And I don't have the paperwork for it anymore. Now that was either the owl or the woo. Now Peanut does the woo. Knock, knock. I'll just wait a few minutes, see what happens. If anything happens. Pretty big bug, huh? Miller. There's a spider crawling up my phone. If you guys see something wacky on my phone, it's a spider. Don't let it freak you out. It ain't all that big, but it should look pretty big on the screen. Since I can't smack it off. There it is again. It almost sounded like a, like that. Whippoorwill. I wonder if the bear showed up, if I took off into my house, if it would take my phone and eat it. You think so? You guys can sit there and watch it gnawing on my phone. No, it's not funny. Stop it, Dee. Woo! Yeah, that was a woo. That's Peanut. She's here. I do that to Jay, and he's like, stop it, Mom. I do it to Lizzie, and she's like, stop it, Grandma. They hate it when I say that. They're here. Yeah, the first time I heard it, it was to the right, pretty back, pretty much in the tree line. Second time, she's closer, so. She does that little woo. It's not really a whoop, because there's no P on the end of it. She just goes, whoop. Ow. Peanut. Come on, babies. Ooh. I love owls. I really want to see the one that's in the backyard that lives back there. It's got to be huge. I wish I could find it during the day. I know what tree it sleeps in, or it stays in, but I just haven't seemed to found. And, you know, I have really good binoculars, but I just haven't found it yet. Just the barred owl, because I like irritating it. There's so many of them around here, and once they get started, if I chime in, they get closer, and then they start squawking, making all this screaming noise. It's too funny. I get the biggest kick out. Oh, there's a froggy. You see the froggy right there? There's a froggy. Where are you, froggy? Oh, where are you, froggy? He's right there. Wait till he jumps. Come on, Froggy. Little. It's an itty bitty frog. Can y'all see him? He's right there. Froggy, Froggy. He just jumped out from underneath my chair. What, are you gonna sit there all night? I ain't watching you all night long. Come on. Whatever. Silly frog. You're just gonna sit there. I heard that. Did you guys hear that? You heard that, right? That's talking. And that sounds like the bigger one in that peanut. Y'all heard that, right? That you can definitely tell the difference between the male voice and the females. She's high pitched and he's, just like a male and a female normally. He's lower pitched. See movement again. Don't see it, but I can hear it. Hear it? Come on, babies. Peanut. Where are you? Can't explain the sound. Almost sounds like a... Not you. You go lay down. Go to bed. See, now Tank wants to come outside. The only thing I don't like about him coming out is he takes off into the woods, and, that's how I lost Bella, and I don't want to lose Tank. Otherwise, I'd let him run. And that actually could be an issue with them coming up to play, is because of Tank. Because I do have to let him out to go to the bathroom. I just don't know the reaction of the ones here to Tank. What if he doesn't like them or they don't like him? I'd hate to find out the hard way. Because I don't see him. I mean, he has come out of the woods with his tail wagging and a big old smile on his face before, but I don't know, I can't tell you why. So I don't know if he's actually playing with them here or if there's a problem. Knock, knock. You don't know how bad I want to go out there and just knock on a tree. Honestly, I think maybe if I started doing that, I might get some kind of reaction because they tree knock. Ooh, I just saw a falling star. Ooh, how cool was that? I just caught the tail end of it. That was awesome. Wasn't very long, but I looked up right at the perfect time. I'm teasing. Shut up, Dee. Shut up. All right, come on. Who wants to go out there in the woods with me tonight? Let's go. Let's go pitch a tent. Oop, light went on. That is just way too close. Oh, I found another froggy. Hey, froggy, froggy. Ribbit, ribbit. I know you would. Well, get out here, Ramona. When do you and Richard plan on coming out? Here come the coyotes. They're still pretty far away. Well, that's kind of awkward that they're not coming through our yard much anymore. I wonder what's deterring them. They came through our yard every single night. Remember, you all heard them too. They would be really, really close. But now it seems like they're not coming this direction. So I wonder where they're heading or why they've, deterred. How many days a week does he do speech therapy? I mean, y'all can show up on a Thursday or Friday or Saturday and just spend the night. See, heard the woo again. They ain't gonna hurt you. Well, Tank will chase them off anyway. Okay, now that woo was now to my right and pretty far back. So if the coyotes are here, I wonder if they took off to go by where the coyotes are. Sometimes my imagination just gets away with me. I'm just kind of thinking about what they would be doing. The weird part about it is when they take off, you can't hear them. Well, sometimes you can. But I don't hear them take off running like I did Boo, up in Findlay. Or even the ones in Arkansas. It's going to take me a while of doing this, guys, before they get comfortable enough with me being out here. With the camera going anyway. They are a lot more comfortable when I have the camera off. I just missed that stupid woo. Anybody hear it? Dang it. Shut up, Dee. I'm looking behind me now. Miss Martha. Are you and Tim messing around? Yeah, that's off to the right. But see how you can clearly tell the difference between the woos and the dogs and all the rest of them? They're completely different. Hers is just a normal woo, just like that. It's just a woo. It's not an owl. That's what she does. You want me to turn the screen a different way, Martha? See if you can see anything? I imagine if you do, it'll probably be off to the right somewhere. Yeah, that's what I was saying though, Texas. They don't do the whoop here. It's not a whoop. You know, it's not like that. She just does a very low whoop. And she just lets me know she's here. You know, I mean, every place I've ever been, they've always, in the beginning, they've always been so subtle. You know, they do little things like almost as if not to scare us. Usually the kids are with me, so I imagine that's probably why. But they're very subtle. You know, they don't just, I don't know, sweetie, where was that? Unless they want to throw rocks or something like that, then of course I yell at them and they stop throwing rocks. Where was it, Ramona? You want me to turn the camera back? I didn't see it. Remember, we have fireflies. It's gone. Okay. Don't forget, right there is the bird feeder. Where'd my froggy go? Hey, froggy, froggy. I can't wait till I make my first $76 on this channel. We're gonna have a party. Oh, I'm just so excited. I can't believe that. Between the light and the bird feeder. Oh, I didn't see it, hun. Of course, I really wasn't looking there anyway. That is Peanut's favorite place. Oh, thank you, Texas. I appreciate it. That's going to be so much fun. Like I said, I don't know how people do it. You know, I never checked into it. Oh, there goes a froggy. Come on, froggy. Now you finally move. Cute little froggy. Cute little froggy. Get off there. Come on. Come on, froggy, froggy, froggy. Let me see if I can zoom in. There's a froggy right there, little froggy. Hey, froggy, froggy. I know, what kind of garbage is that? I mean, seriously. I mean, what do I have to do? It's just redonkulous. Ooh, that looks good, don't it? Ooh, I zoomed in. What do you think about that, guys? Now, somebody out there will tell me that that right there is a big, huge, big guy. It's not. All I see is his arms, his legs, his eyeballs. I'm sorry. I mean, you'd be surprised what people see in these videos. I mean, seriously. I'm sorry, I know that's really horrible, but I shouldn't do that. But that's true, though. I've heard it so many times that I had a giant in my video. I'm like, nope, that's just a tree. I know, right? That's an alien. His eyeball's melting. We're melting. That's a pretty good shot right there, isn't it, guys? Oop, I just heard something again. Yep, that's what I thought. Crikey. I'm gonna turn you this way, Martha, and see if you guys see anything that are inverted. Because that's where it's coming from. I know, it's just, you know, I mean, sometimes it amazes me when someone can point out eyes, nose, and a mouth in a tree line and they circle it, but yet if you look around it, you can find 10,000 more of them, the same picture. So I'm not convinced of any of that, honestly. If I hear noise and I see movement, see, there's the bird feeder. If I hear noise and see movement, then I'm more apt to believe it. Hello, Alicia. How are you? Hope y'all are feeling better. Denny's doing much better. Just peachy. It sounds like me, just ducky. Okay, thank you, Ramona. That's what I mean. You know what? It's it's very hard when you've been doing this a while not to fall into the same thing. I mean, I understand that some people see things. I mean, we tend to call it pareidolia, or, you know, but if you look at the trees, the only thing that stands out to me is something that is just like a straight line, you know, or an awkward line. Like, remember I told you when we were in Findlay and I saw the X's on the ground, the way that they were set, you know, it was impossible for it to just be wind or something like that. They were actually placed there. You could tell there was no hole where the tree came from. And it was directly in the center, you know, completely in the center. Those kind of things are different. Or like when I had the flute, you know, up there in the tree, I wedged that flute in the tree. So for that flute to be taken out, broken, and then not wedged back the way I did it, told me that something had pulled out. Now, even if it was an animal, they couldn't have shoved it back in where it belonged. You know, that kind of stuff is what I pay attention to. But the rest of it, you guys know I really don't. I could say, you know, and in a lot of ways, there's a lot of things that I'm hypercritical about, you know, and that I'll stand by what I believe, you know, if I see something, whether I think it's one of the big guys or not. You know, I mean, I could be wrong. You know, it's just my opinion. But for the most part, I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. I mean, I appreciate when people, you know, give me their opinions. I appreciate it when they tell me, you know, things that they've seen in my videos. But when you're there, I mean, like the cloaking stuff, I don't know anything about that. I just don't. And I've seen a lot of videos where they can outline something that looks completely different. But if you look all the way around the picture, now you move. Why do you move every time I move the camera, you silly frog? Anyways, if you look around it, there's leaves around it in all different places that are just as blurry, if you want to call it that. So that's why it's not a, oh my gosh. You know, to me, it's just all blurry. Maybe you move the camera. But I don't want to upset anybody. You know, so like I said, I super do appreciate it when they say things, you know, and when they write. Well, thank you, Texas. There's no other way than just to be as honest about the whole thing as you possibly can. You know, you gotta take a lot of stuff in consideration. This is a very, very strange, very hard subject to begin with, and you guys know as well as I do. I don't walk around saying everything out here is one of the big guys. There's so many other things that can make noise, but there's certain noises they make that are unmistakable, and I'm so used to it that I know that that's what they are. But I've heard walking on the gravel before. You got to be real careful to realize what that walking is, whether it's bipedal or quadruped. You know, it could be a bunny rabbit for crying out loud going across the rocks. And I watched Tank. Oh, listen to something I was going to tell you guys. Tank took off tonight after something and kicked up the rocks just like that small, the one that's here, Peanut did. Just like that night, he kicked up the rocks just like she did against my truck when he took off running. So the little one had to be weigh as much as Tank does, if not more, because she kicked up a whole bunch of rocks up against the side of the house where he kicked up a few up against the side of the truck. But it was same thing, same deal. You take off real fast, you throw all the rocks. So that, you know, that tells me the weight, kind of like the weight. Well, that's just my opinion. Oh no, don't be coming up behind me. Oh, heck no. Hold on. What is over there? Don't you dare come up on me. Hank, come chase these guys away. Jeez, oh flip. I don't know what's back there, but something just moved. My head's on a swivel. Really? Tank, come. Tank. Hold on a second, guys. Come on. Go. What is it? Go get him, Tank. Go get him. Get him, Tank. Go get him. Go get him. Now see, I sent Tank out there, and he's stopped right here. Probably about, oh, he's coming right back. See what I mean? He's sniffing around. Oh, he just took off. Okay. No, Martha. No. No bear. No bears. Oh, yeah, he's out there. He's about 200 feet to my right at the wood line. If that bear's out here, I do want him to chase him off. And I'm pretty sure that he would. Tank? Oh, someone please. Go find something to do. Grow up, will ya? Yeah, I'm waiting for my... There you go. Thank you, sis. Seriously? I'm going to make one of those short videos. I was so angry last night that I repeated this thing over and over. And I will do a short and I will put it on here. But I was like, this is what went through my head. I had a vision of all these things, all the stuff that's going on today. They were all flying through and behind me, Trump, Putin, gas prices, all this other kind of stuff. Everything was flying behind me, and I was sitting there, and I said, I don't know about y'all. I mean, I consider myself, fairly intelligent, and I am, 65 years old. I've been around for a while, but what the heck is going on? And why is it that we're allowing it to go on? I mean, I've had enough. It's just stupid, ridiculous, right? And then after that, I said, I want you to look up 2 words. One, human being. We are all human, okay? Everybody's a human being. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And don't go talking to me about the reptilians and stuff. Forget all that stuff. We are human beings. The second one is humanity. I'm fed up with this garbage. I'm tired of scrolling and finding all this nasty stuff going on. These people are, I mean, geez, it's like someone opened the barn doors and said, as nasty as you want to get, go ahead, we're going to let you. And I think that's just the way they, and I put that in parentheses, they, their agenda wants to make people just crazy. It seems like that's what's going on. I mean, just grow a pair and fight back. Oh, I'm fed up with it. There's evil people in a lot of places, but I'll tell you, I'm fighting mad, I mean, I'm going to fight until I die. Here you go. That's my good boy. That's my good boy. Oh, yeah, see? It's okay. It's okay. Come on. You're all right. See what I'm saying? He looked right into the tree line where we're looking right now, and he put his head down and came right to me. Go on. Go in the house. You're all right. Tank, go in the house. Go on. Good boy. Go in the house. You don't have to protect me. Go. Oops. Oh, stop. What the heck? Hold on. Okay. You stay, Tank. Now, did you see what Tank did by chance, guys? He looked right over to that hole we're looking at. He put his head down and he ran right to me. Yeah, he does that when he's not sure what's there. And now he's standing by the door. He's just watching. Same place we're watching. Hey, Matt. You're all right. Just stay. It's all right, Tank. Just stay. How you doing, Matt? Matt, are you putting those pictures that you're putting on Facebook? Are you putting them on your YouTube channel? Why? They're incredible. And I'm telling you, you have gotten so much better with your pictures. Yep, there goes the light again. Okay, now Tank just went in by Denny. Yeah, he's not happy either. And pay attention to how long that light stays on. Yeah, your pictures are absolutely stunning. I mean, well done. That's what I'm saying, Ramona. I mean, they are beautiful. You stay. Matt's new pup. I think I already did. Oh, that was nice. Oh, hey, I just forgot about something. My drones. Dang, I need a secretary. What shiny did you see? Okay, I smell something. What the heck? Oh, please no skunks. Please no skunks. Please. Oh, yeah, that stinks. Something smells really bad. That's what I'm saying. Please, not a skunk, not a skunk. I won't move, I promise. See, bears stink too. This is exactly what happened last night. Leo got quiet, Tank ran in the house. Oh, that's cool, Matt. Hope you're getting paid for it, hon. Nope, no breeze. That's a dog. I hear dogs off in the distance. Hey, Foggy, Foggy, Foggy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, praise God. I'm glad, Matt. I know that's gonna be awesome for you. I'm really happy for you, Matt. Dagnabbit. I gotta go check it out and see what's over there. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be walking in front of the camera. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Barefoot, of course. See, the light's not even. Right into the tree line. How about shoes? Stupid. What other dummy walks around on rocks? See what it took for me to put that on? For me to turn that light on? Did you see how much I had to do? So what's turning that light on? Yeah, I know, Ramona. Oh my goodness, Matt. Tank is in the wood line right now, in the tree line, right in front of us. You can see one of the lights is out. He's standing right there. Okay, now he's moved. He went, did you see him? He looked right into that tree line. Tank, come. Dagnabbit. Oop. Oh, holy smokes. He just took off running to the back. Good night, Leisha. I will. God bless y'all. Tank, come. Come on, Tank. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Good boy. That's my good boy. Come on. This way. Come on. Good boy. Go to bed. Go. Go. In the house. Go to bed. Hey. Tank. Go in the house. Crazy mutt. You stay. Okay, so you guys saw where he went in. He went all the way to the back of the property and then turned around and came all the way back this way. Yeah, well, it takes him a while to come back. Stay. Sometimes he doesn't listen for nothing. Other times he does exactly what I tell him to do. So he's got attitude like everybody else here. I can't fault him there. You know, you can't expect your kids to be any different than you are. It's where the patience comes in, or where I giggle a lot because my son or daughter or one of my boys or my daughter will make a comment or an action and I want to get mad, but I kind of giggle inside because I was like, I wonder who taught him that. I can't really say much. And Jay says, what's so funny? I said, nothing. What we learn from our children when they get older. Isn't it weird seeing yourself and your kids? Like, was I really like that? Yep. My kids are so bullheaded. They are so much like me. It's crazy. Yeah, I know, right, Matt? My daughter is a lot like me, but my boys are a lot like me, but male, you know? And I hear it in their voice or a comment they'll make and or something they'll be doing. I just can't help but laughing. And I want so bad to get mad at them. I just can't. And it's one thing if your kids say to you, well, who do you think taught me this? But they don't say that. I'm the one that says that. Oh, really? Well, all four of my kids are so much like me. You know, I mean, Dustin, Dustin's different. You know, my second oldest son, he's a lot like his dad, but in certain ways. But for the most part, you know, you peel the onion, and all four of my kids are a lot like me, a lot more like me than they are their father. Oh yeah, Matt. That's a hound dog. I guess that'll be it. Yeah, you know, that's a good topic, Ramona, because back in the day, college was almost a requirement for a decent job. And then it kind of turned around. Now college seems to be a place where the kids are more confused than they were before they went in. They had their mind set on a career or something they wanted to do, and they thought because we taught them that way that that was the right direction. And once I got in there, then all of a sudden the peer pressure and the whole annihilation of what college used to be for, it just trips them up so bad. And then they come out, you know, just with more questions than they had before they went in, and confusion. There's a lot of confusion. Well, yeah, I know. Exactly. Entitlement and indoctrination. Jeez. All right, tongue, work. That frog is so cute. It's so tiny. We killed like a gazillion flies out here earlier. The chickens and ducks were over here trying to eat up all the flies. And one of the flies was alive on top of a dead fly, and it scared the chicken. He jumped, I mean, just straight up in the air. I was laughing so hard. I know that was an off comment, but indoctrination. I mean, I'm telling you, my brain also went. I have a tendency to read when I'm talking, and sometimes it just trips me up. No, you stay. Tank wants out here so bad. I know, right, Matt? Isn't that crazy? I can be sitting here talking about something completely different, and one of you guys will type something, and I'll end up saying one of those words in my sentence that doesn't even fit. I think that's hysterical. I'm like, where did that come from? It tells you I can't do two things at once. I used to multitask quite, you know, easily. Now I'm like, da-dun, da-dun. Hey, George. I ain't a monkey. Well, maybe. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Oh, how life has changed. Well, we all need to get with the program. Not theirs, hopefully. on, Froggy. You know, Spider, you're gonna die. I don't understand why you don't understand English, but you know, I told you to go away. So now you're gonna die. Get stupid spiders. Those little teeny orangish spiders and the big huge orangish spiders that look like Godzilla monster spiders, they're all gonna die. I'm gonna kill them all. Man, those things are ugly looking. They look like they just eat your face right off. And that's most of the spiders that I have in the woods here. I mean, they are wicked looking. Yeah. Well, those Yanks are paying your mortgage. Now, I'm considered a Yank and I live in the United States. What Yankee means actually is people from the north. I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. No, I'm not. Well, I might have been born and raised in the north, but I really feel home in the south. When I was up there, just pure. Oh, Matt, you're silly. Hey, I figured something out. Ding, light bulb went off. About 2 weeks ago, I decided to start taking my excess, if I had an excess dollar, if I found a dollar someplace in my truck or in my pocket, I just started rolling it up into a little ball. And I put a hair tie around it and I stuck it in my drawer. And it's only been a couple weeks, right? And I got in there just for the heck of it to count how much money I had. I have $25 just in a couple weeks. Imagine if I don't touch it while I have in a year. Try doing that. It's really funny. You know, I used to throw all my money, my extra change in a glass jar, and then we'd count it out. But this was awesome. You know, I was really shocked at how much money that I was collecting. I mean, I wouldn't take it from anybody else, but just if I had a dollar left over, I would leave it in my pocket. When I got home, I would just roll it into that roll. And it's not very big, you know, it's pretty small. Maybe this little bit bigger than a cigarette, but it's $25 in there. I was like, wow. So I'm just gonna leave it and keep doing it. And at the end of the year, I'm gonna open it up and see how much money I got in there. Yeah, I'm all over the place tonight. Don't mind me. I'm starting to get slap happy because I think I'm tired. Finally starting to get to the point where I'm tired. Not really. I wouldn't doubt that, Matt. Yeah, we had, like I said, it was a great, one of those big pickle jars, you know, for the jumbo pickles. And we filled it with cash, and we didn't fill it, I take that back. It was only like a quarter full. But when we counted it out, it was over $100. So it's a smart thing to do. I mean, if you want to try to save money. You'd be surprised how much you could actually collect if you just throw it all in a change jar and not touch it. The point is not touching it. So of course I could get greedy and decide to put all the $5 bills I find in there, or the tens or the 20s. Wouldn't that be nice? But I live paycheck to paycheck, so that kind of doesn't work. I know, right, Martha? Wow. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was really surprised when we emptied out and counted it, and there was $100 in there. It didn't look like all that much, you know, but, and there wasn't a whole bunch of pennies, but we just threw all of our change in it. It just became a habit. We'd come home and take the, instead of putting the change on our tabletops or our dressers and putting it back in our pocket the next day, we just went in and threw it in there. Yeah, we still have some of those coins too running around. I think I have a couple of Susan B. Anthony's. Well, you'll need the change a lot more than you'll need the dollar bills, so that's a smarter thing than I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Diana. Usually you go down, take your coins, put them in, and they give you dollar bills. I got to go in and turn mine into coins. Now Leo's barking behind me towards the back direction. But Tank's sitting at the door, so I'm sure if there's any problem, he'll come out. Well, I don't care if they do get rid of all the money or not. You know, people are going to have to pay their bills, or what's going to happen. That ain't going to last long. You got to think about the repercussions if they stopped, if took all the money in your bank and all that. How do you pay your bills, your electric? Well, they shut off your electric because you can't pay it, your water when nobody has any money. Oh, I just heard rock clacks behind me. Hang on a second, guys. I got to find rocks now. Not where I should have to look for. I can't move. Make your own money? All right, here we go. Let's see if I get a response. Now he's back up front. Well, you know, you still have to have money in order for it to have electronic transactions. You know, you got to put money in the bank before you can use it electronically, so that makes no sense. Did you hear that? What the heck was that? That was freaky. Someone please go back and tell me what that was. The heck? That was the weirdest noise I've ever heard. Maybe it was a cow. Maybe it was a cow. Yeah, my disability goes in electronically. Denny's Social Security goes in electronically, but everything else has to go in physically. Hush! Leo! No! What's Sly Grog? Jeez, you're kidding me. Ah! Did you go back and listen, Ramona? Oh, okay. I can't tell you what that noise was. It doesn't even sound familiar. Could it have been a cow? I mean, once in a while at night like this, you can hear a cow, pretty far off. But it just didn't sound like a cow to me. It didn't sound like anything else I know either. Because I'm pretty good at listening for the dogs. I can hear most of the dogs out here. They're pretty far away. Yeah, let's just pray we have no DM around here, okay? I have to find my lighter and find out what's biting me. You need to stop biting me. I'm gonna kill you. Probably a stupid spider. Yeah, and we didn't even get very much, from those stimulus things. It was just Denny and I, so, we didn't get very much. But there's quite a few people I know that got a lot of money off of stimulus. And yeah, we are paying it back. They're not doing us any favors. But I can't imagine this sending stimulus for gas. Why don't they just fix the gas prices? More money they're going to take off our taxes at the end of the year. Start robbing people's bank accounts. All right, let's not talk negative. Oh, that'd be cool, Ramona. But adding it where? Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. I think a Sasquatch is coming my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Why? What do you mean 2 different taxes? Ooh, that was a huff. Did you guys hear that? A grunt, I mean. Did you hear that? That was a grunt. Ooh. No, that was Leo. He responded. Hello? Come on, babies. Okay, Elo. I don't really shop at Walmart, though. I can try to find one of the kids' receipts when they went, but they use food stamps, so I'll have to look it up. I don't like Walmart. If I have to get something specific there, it's one thing, but not this past time, but before that, I went online and I just used, basically I went ahead and pre-ordered everything that we would need for groceries for Dusty. And then we just go and pick it up. And you get the receipt in the mail. You know what I'm saying? Not in the mail, my email. Yeah, I can understand that, Ramona. But I'm just noticing that there's just been such a big change. And around here, the other thing that's happening is they are pushing people to go through the automatic, self-checkouts. They don't even want to. And I talked to the guy at Dollar Store. I don't know if I told you guys this. But I walked in and I wasn't rude, you know, I just walked in. I said, because I went to the counter, you know, because I was going to buy a pack of cigarettes. And he said, well, here, I'll get it for you and then go to the self-checkout. And I said, I don't understand why. And he goes, let me explain. And he said, we have had, what did he say? Over $10,000 worth of stolen items, because if he's at his regular desk where, you know, I mean, at the regular checkout where he's checking people out, people are going through the self-checkout and they're not even scanning stuff because there's not enough employees to watch them scan. You know, like at Walmart, they have someone standing there. Well, this doesn't happen. So he told us within I think, I'm not, don't quote me on this because I'm not sure if he said it was in a month that they had $10,000 worth of stolen goods from that dollar store. So now everybody has to go through the self-checkout and he will stand there and watch them. And I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's not like dollar store is any cheaper now than Walmart, because the prices, some of them are actually higher than Walmart. So it's not like you're getting a really big deal, you know, by going there. I gotta put my jacket back on, I'm cold again. Jeez. It took me about 5 minutes after taking my jacket off before I got cold. Started feeling like I was warm. Hello? Are you gonna talk to me? Huh? Shambert? Oop, I heard that again. Yeah, and then here's the other thing that kind of bothered me. I mean, I know, like I said, I don't really want to talk about negative stuff. I kind of like being positive about all this, but I tried to call the bank today because when Denny changed his password on his account, it changed my password on my account, which is a different account, right? And so I went to call them to find out why, and it's all automated. You can't even reach a human being. I was like, what? I mean, I just called them last Friday, talked to a human being. There's another whoop. Woo! Hi, Peanut. Did you hear her? That's that light woo. Hi, Peanut. Aw, that's awesome. I guess they're pretty close, guys. Now I've heard him and her both. Yeah, what's the cheat code? Exactly, Texas. You'd have to press the 0, but I pressed the 0 and it said that was not recognized. And I was like, geez, it kept telling me to go back. I kept going back and there's no way to reach a human. That was my stomach. So I guess the only way to reach the bank, which we can't because our one of our banks is in Arkansas, is to go down there. I'm just gonna keep calling until I reach somebody. What kind of holiday was today? I even looked. Well, yeah, yesterday was Father's Day. Well, now, day before yesterday, since it is Tuesday already. Juneteenth. What's Juneteenth? Dang, it's 2:41. Oh my gosh, guys, I gotta go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. Oh, there's that howl again. Did y'all hear that? That was behind me. Remember the howl I told you about before the coyotes? See, I'm hearing it still. Listen. Figures now it stopped. I just turned my phone so you could, where the speaker was, so you could hear it. It's back behind me. I still hear it. Pretty far away though. Oh, Matt, you cracked me up. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. I don't care what's going on out here tonight. I gotta go to work tomorrow, and tomorrow's my night of spending the nights, which means I'll be up all night. So I'm gonna try to get some sleep before we go, because I'm not sure what time I have to be at work. So I'm gonna say goodnight. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you being here. You know I love you very much. I pray you have the most blessed week coming up, and you guys behave. Y'all be good. Hug someone's neck. Tell them you love them. Mean it. Don't forget your prayers. Good night, Matt. Good night, Texas. Good night, Ramona. Good night, sis. Whoever's left in chat. Whoever's lurking, good night. God bless you. Oh, and thank you for the super chat or whatever somebody sent me yesterday. I really appreciate it. But good night, all. God bless you. And I'll talk to you soon. Well, maybe, let's put it this way. If I'm, good night, Diana. Yeah, the dogs count. If by chance I'm not working Thursday, then Thursday night I'll go live. And whatever nights I'm not working, I'll try very hard to go live. I need to go back to doing this to get them to get comfortable with the camera. So I'm gonna try as often as I can to go live from now on. Okay? That's a promise. Best I can. Good night, y'all. God bless you again. Have a great night.